You came home from a foreign land with wounds no one could see. It didn't matter to you, though. It was all for the land of the free. You were willing to write a check that none of us could repay, but that check was signed in blood that bleeds inside you every day. The days are short, but the nights are long. Reliving what you've seen, you think no one will understand you. There's no one on who you can lean. But your brothers and sisters are out here, reaching for your hand. They know the things you've seen in that hostile land. To pull you from the darkness where the demons live. With love and hope and help, they all just want to give. Live to fight another day, 1 hour at a time. A life lived without you here is a tragedy and crime. You were trained to fight the enemy, but not on your own. We've got your back, we're on your six. You are not alone.
Be the One hit me hard. For my department commander's homecoming, I had a speech all prepared, and I woke up that morning and found out one of the people I had served with overseas had taken his life, and he was a 6th one, so I completely went off the cuff and changed my speech that night to more tailored to be the one. And then recently, my stepbrother took his life. So it's hard and heavy for me.
My brother-in-law, Stephen, was an Army veteran, and he took his life on February 26th. He was a member here just the first year. My husband's just signed him up, and he was so proud to be a member of the American Legion. We've had the training, we were talking to him, we were doing all the things that we were trained to do, and we couldn't save him. So it's very, very close to home for us. It's a very personal labor of love for us in my home and in our community, because Stephen was from here and it affected a lot of people. We need for everybody to be trained and be able to see those flags that we're trained to see, not just for our veterans, but just to be better with everybody that's around us. There's so much struggle in our communities with mental health, from veterans to children and teens. And we just need to be trained and understand to look for those signs.
And the more people we can get it out to, the better, because it's not just about veterans. It's about your family member or the guy across the street from you. You know, we need to check on people no matter who it is, but especially be aware of the veterans.
I went to the Marine Corps right out of high school, like I said. Coming home at 19 years, not 20, I had a severe accident, training accident. And on a Saturday morning for about 45 minutes, I found myself very challenged and not wanting to be here. Now, I'm not the type of personality you would think that, but it doesn't just take a certain personality. Not only does this affect veterans, it affects everyone. Everything in our network of family, everything in our Legion family, we all struggle with different things. And it's how you cope with that. You're never alone. The American Legion is family. We take care of one another. Be the one to change a life. Be the one to save a life. It takes an aggressive posture. You have to force it out of people to talk. I've had over 200 of family members come to me within the American Legion family that's attempted suicide and lived to tell about it. Do not be afraid. You will find when you engage them, they will come to you for help. The American Legion over 100 years is about veterans and their family. You can see that in this room. You can feel that in this room. If I could have a big group hug, I'd do it. Because it makes you feel good about being part of the family. It's very important that you understand when you come to these events, whether you be auxiliary, a rider, SAL, or a Legionnaire, there's one thing we have in common. It's called family. It is what we're all about. It's about the support of mom and dad when your son goes to boot camp. It's about celebrating that event. It's about celebrating what we have today. All these things we carry, they're like an anchor in our lives. Your health, finances, everything that we worry about in life. On any minute, you can have a weak moment. I'll leave you with this. The most important story is your story. I've been a service officer for the last 10 years. I've dealt with some amazing stories. I've dealt with people that, quite frankly, 11 of them over the last 16 months did not want to live on the other side of the phone. You better be prepared to communicate. That's why we're training over 65,000 this year on what to say and do and not be afraid of it. We're all here. We're here for each other. I've become lifelong friends with these people here. We are here for you. All of us here, there's something going on, but sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone.